Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You're welcome to today's live stream. You're welcome, you're welcome. How is trading going? Hope it's been profitable. How is trading going? Are you experiencing any challenge? Feel free to share your experience with us. Feel free. Drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. What are the challenges you're going through in trading? Okay, I would like to know. I would like to know. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If there's any pair you want me to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. So let's go straight to business. First, I want us to look at the calendar for the day. Let's look at the calendar for the day. It's very important that we know the news that will be released for the day. It's very important. So I think today we only have major news from Canada and Great Britain. Okay, major news from Canada and Great Britain. So you should expect card pairs to be volatile today. Card pairs will be very volatile today. Canadian dollar, JPY, USD card. Okay, we should expect high volatility on that pair. Also, GBP pairs also would be very volatile today. Okay, so please ensure that you apply good risk and money management. Okay, ensure that you apply good risk and money management. Sorry. So let's go straight to the charts. If you can hear me, drop your comments. Drop your comments if you can hear me. So let's go straight to the chart. Let's start with GBP USD. I'm currently buying GU. Let me see what's happening on the chart. Okay, I have a trade on GU. I'm currently buying GU. Okay, I'm buying GU. So why did I execute a buy trade? I expect that liquidity at this previous high will be cleared. Okay, okay. Also, if you go down to lower time frame, this is 4 hour time frame. If you go down to lower time frame, I told you guys I was expecting price to fill this fair value gap before going bullish, but price hasn't done that. Okay, it hasn't done that. So I think they are going for buy side liquidity. Okay, they are going for buy side liquidity. So let's go down to lower time frame. Let me share with you why I took this trade. Okay, so you can see that I identified fair value gaps on lower time frame. What I did here was to go down to 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame. I think, yeah. So you can see after the formation of this hammer, you can see this is an hammer candlestick, right? This is an hammer candle. So if you go down to lower time frame, let's say 15 minutes, I think, yeah, you'll be able to identify a fair value gap on 15 minutes. Even on 1 hour, I think we have a very small fair value gap here. There's very small, tiny fair value gap here. Can you see? Very small fair value gap. And you can see price had pulled back to fill value gap. Can you see that? Price had pulled back to fill that fair value gap. Okay, so let's go down to 15 minutes. So on 15 minutes, you can see the fair value gap I identified on 15 minutes. This is it. This is it. This gap between this and this. At this point, it got filled. They also, at this point, retested this zone. You can see that is why my bias for GBP USD today is bullish. I think my entry was late though. I should have entered after the formation of this bullish candle. After price tested this fair value gap and the next candle closed bullish, that's where I should have entered the trade. So GU is still a good buy. It's still a good buy right now. It's still a good buy. Okay, still a good buy. As you can see, I have my stop loss in place. So if you are taking this trade, if you are buying GU, okay, ensure that you have your stop loss. See where I have my stop loss, 1.2689, and that is 30 pips from my entry price. 30 pips from my entry price. So if this trade goes against me on this account, I'm using 0.05. That's a micro lot. If I lose this trade, I'm going to lose that's $15. $15. You should know the amount you're going to lose on any trade before you execute it. It is very important. Okay, so my bias for GU today is bullish. My weekly bias on GU still remains bearish. I hope that is clear. My weekly bias on GU still remains bearish. Let's go to daily time frame. So it is likely they're going to push price up to clear. This will be my target. This will be my first target. You can see we had a fair value gap here, though that gap got filled at this point. We had a fair value gap here. That gap got filled at this point. But as it is right now, it's likely they're going to retest that level. Okay, it is likely they would retest that level. So that's my target for GBP USD. This will be my first target. So I'm risking like 30 pips to make close to 60 pips. That's my risk reward. 30 pips to make 60 pips. So that's $15 to make $30. $15 to make $30. So that's my take on GU. Let's move to the next pair. Euro Aussie. Okay, my bias on Euro Aussie is bearish for today, but for the week my bias is bullish. But for today's market, my bias is bearish, and I expect, okay, that this sell side liquidity will be cleared. I think that is the next target. This sell side liquidity is the next target. So now, why should you sell Euro Aussie? Why should you sell Euro Aussie? After the formation of this pattern here, this pattern that looks like a shooting star, after the formation of this pattern, if you go down to lower time frame, I believe a fair value gap was created after the formation of that shooting star and this engulfing. Let's go down to 15 minutes, or let's go to 4 before we go down to 15 minutes. Okay, so you can see what we have here. A fair value gap was created at this point. You can see it. We had a fair value gap here. Can you see this gap? The gap in between the low of this candle and the high of this candle. At first, they tested it at this point. It got filled. And they also at this point tested that level again. And you can see what's playing out at that zone. Can you see it? You can see what is playing out at that zone. We had a bearish reversal pattern. This is a spinning top indicating change in trend from bullish to bearish. So it's after the formation of this spinning top that would have been the best time to take a sell trade. That would have been the best time to take a sell trade, but it's still a good setup. One can still execute sell. If you are selling, you can set your stop loss, let's say 40 pips, okay, from the current market price. Your stop loss should be 40 pips from the current market price. So if you're using 40 pips as your stop loss, then your stop loss should be at 63, let's, okay, 6330, 1.6330. Okay, so your stop loss should be around this area. That's where you should set your stop loss. Okay, so my bias on Euro Aussie today is bullish, though my weekly bias remains bearish. Though my weekly bias remain bearish, okay, for today, sorry, my weekly bias is bullish for Euro Aussie, but I think the liquidity, sell side liquidity needs to be cleared before going bullish on Euro Aussie. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Please remember to like the stream. Give us a thumbs up. Give the stream a thumbs up if you are getting value from this session. And if this is your first time participating, please subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come online, you get notified by YouTube. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. If there's any pair you want me to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, let's move to Australian dollar USD. As you know, Australian dollar USD is negatively correlated with Euro Aussie. I have a buy trade on Euro on Australian dollar USD at the moment. As you can see, this is a buy trade on Euro on Australian dollar USD, and I'm expecting price to clear liquidity at this level. So that's my first target. You can see this line here. This is indicating my target, 6713. That's my first target for Australian dollar USD. I expect that liquidity, buy side liquidity is cleared at this area. So my TP is at this level. So I'm buying, and you can see the reason I'm buying, why I executed a buy trade on Euro on Australian dollar USD. First, this candle was used to clear liquidity. As you can see, we had stop loss at this level. So this candle was used to clear liquidity at this previous low. Then as you can see, the next candlestick closed bullish. Can you see that? It closed bullish, right? This looks like a spinning bottom, right? But if you go down to lower time frame, you would see it more clearly on lower time frame. After the formation of this bearish candle, let's see the pattern we had on the lower time frame. First, you confirm there's a clear on liquidity on higher time frame, then you go down to lower time frame to confirm that the pattern you have there is a bullish reversal pattern if you want to buy. So let's go down to 1 hour after liquidity was cleared. What do we have on 1 hour? So you can see the pattern we had on 1 hour. This is a bullish reversal pattern, right? This is an hammer. This is a bearish hammer. And after the formation of a bearish hammer, you are expected to wait for the next candle bullish. So on 1 hour, this candlestick closed hammer, bearish hammer. The next candlestick closed as a spinning bottom. Then the next candle that closed is a spinning bottom, but a bullish spinning bottom. So it is after the close of this bullish spinning bottom, one would have executed a buy trade. This would have been the best time, okay, to execute a buy trade, and your stop loss would be few pips below this level. Right now, it's still not bad. It's still not bad to execute a buy trade on Australian dollar USD. You can see my entry. The market is just few pips above my entry, so you can still risk taking the trade. You can still risk taking the trade. Please ensure you apply stop loss. You can see my stop loss. I don't take trade without setting stop loss, you can see, because trading is a game of probability. When you execute a trade, the trade has a 50% probability of going against you and a 50% probability of going in your direction. Okay, there is no perfect trade or perfect entry. You might have a good setup and the trade will still go in the opposite direction. That is why you must use stop. You must use apply stop loss on every trade you execute. Very important. So you can see my stop loss. Okay, I don't give you signals or calls without showing you my stop loss. You can't see me place a trade without stop loss. Okay, because I know the trade can go against me. I know it can go against me. I've calculated my risk and ensured that I'm comfortable with the risk. So please don't just execute trade because I give a call and you over leverage or don't use stop loss. Please don't do that. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. Is there any pair you want me to analyze? Drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Okay, Mr. Paul, I can see you. Mr. Ned, okay, Australian JPY, gold, and Euro USD. Okay, I'm just going to analyze gold. Okay, gold and Euro USD are positively correlated, so I will analyze gold and maybe analyze Australian dollar, which other pair? JPY. Let's see gold. If my bias on AU and GU is bullish, you should expect same for gold. Okay, they are positively correlated. You should expect same for gold. So let's look at gold. I have a trade also on gold. This is gold. Okay, so I have a trade on gold, which is in profit. I think it's in profit. Okay, so this is my trade on gold. So you see all the different lines you see there are fair value gaps, okay? So this morning price pulled back, filled this fair value gap. That's the reason I executed a buy trade. Okay, after this fair value gap got filled, I took a buy trade, and my first target is this zone. This is my first target. If the market gets to this zone, if price hits this zone, I'm going to close partials. I'm going to close some of my profits on gold. Okay, so this is my first target, and it's likely they might push it up to this level, but this is my first TP. This is my first target on gold. My bias for gold today is buy. Okay, my bias for gold today is buy, but for this week my bias is bearish for the week, but today gold is bullish. Okay, so if you trade gold, it's still a good buy. But the risk on gold is very high. I think my risk on this trade is about 80 pips. Initially I took 100 pip risk, and when the market now went in my direction, made some good profits. I think at this point I had to adjust my stop loss, reduce my risk to I think 70 or 80 pips now. So my risk on this trade is about 70 to 80 pips. Okay, so it's still a good trade. Gold is still a good trade. There's a probability they're going to push price to this zone. Then if they successfully clear this zone, they might push it up to this level. So this is the area I'm considering selling. Okay, this is the area I will consider selling gold. But right now I am buying. Okay, so Mr. OJ says we should look at USD JPY. Okay, so that's my take on gold. My bias for gold today is bullish. I hope that is clear. My bias for gold today is what? Bullish. Okay, so which other pair? Someone said we should look at Euro USD. I don't think I have Australian dollar JPY on my list. Okay, so Euro USD, same thing, bullish. Okay, same thing, bullish. Euro USD, Australian dollar USD, GBP USD, NZD USD are positively correlated. So if I am able to analyze GBP USD, you should know my bias on Euro USD, NZD USD, AUD USD, and Australian dollar USD. I hope you get that. Okay, so as you can see, it is bullish. So where would have been the best price to buy Euro USD? As you can see on 1 hour, let me start with the daily. Let's see how yesterday candle closed. Okay, so we had a spinning top here. Yesterday candle closed as an inverted hammer. And after the formation of that spinning top, we had a fair value gap was created on the daily time frame. Okay, a fair value gap was created at this point. Okay, also after the formation of this spiny doji, after this formation of this doji, if you go down to lower time frame, let's go to lower time frame. After the formation of that doji, let's see what we had on 4 hour. I'm sure a fair value gap was created. You can see on 4 hour a fair value gap was created, and after, you can see the reason price had to pull back. And as you can see now, that gap has been filled. Can you see this pullback was to fill this fair value gap? You can see, and price is currently trading above the fair value gap. Okay, so their next target will be this area of liquidity, this previous high, okay, and also this previous high. This will be their next target. So there's a high probability that they would aim or clear liquidity at this previous high. So if you are buying, this should be your first target, and your stop loss should be, you could set it at this low, okay, using the low of this candle, 1.8, that's about 37 pips. If you use the low of this candle, 37 pips, you can just use 40 pips as your stop loss, 40 pips as your stop loss, and your TP should be at least 60 pips. 60 pips, that should be your first TP, 60 pips. So if you buy from this point, and let's say you set your, let's say this level, that's 0.894, that's just on 20 something pips. Let's go to daily. Okay, so you can set your TP. Probably they want to clear liquidity at this high. That's 0.943. That's about 80 pips. Yeah. Okay, 80 pips. But when the market gets to 60 pips, you should close partials. Okay, close partials or reduce your risk on the trade. Okay, close partials or reduce your risk on the trade. Once the market moves in your direction and you have made a risk reward of 1 to 1.5, which is 40 to 60, close partials or adjust your stop loss to break even or few pips below below your entry price. I hope that is clear. So my bias on EU is bullish. My bias on EU is bullish. Do I have GBP card on my list? I'm not sure. Let me check GBP card. GBP card is not on my list. Okay. GBP card is not on my list. A few minutes. Let me see if I can add GBP card and Australian dollar JPY. GBP card is not on my list. Okay, let me add it. A few minutes. GBP card and GBP card. GBP card and which other pair again? Australian dollar JPY. Australian dollar JPY. Okay. Okay, so what do we have on G card? G card. G card, as you can see, G card is bullish at the moment. Okay, G card is, I think it's bullish at the moment. G card is bullish, as you can see. So, but I would not advise that you buy G card at the current market price. It's very risky. It's very risky. As far as I'm concerned, it is overbought. It is overbought, and this bullish move we've experienced in the market for some days now, it could be that they just want to clear liquidity at this previous high. That could be the goal. Okay, that could be the primary objective, to clear liquidity at this previous high. Once that is achieved, price is likely going to go bearish. So if I'm going to take any trade on GBP card. If I'm to trade GBP card, I will be looking for sell opportunity. That sell could be a pullback, okay? A pullback to a previous resistance that has become a support, okay? Okay, it could just be a pullback. You could also apply Fibonacci tool, okay? Take it from the swing high. You could take it from this swing low to the current high. Normally, you're supposed to wait for the candle to close before you identify that level as a swing high, okay? So this candle is supposed to close before you identify it. But you know, if you go down to 15 minutes or 1 hour time frame, definitely a candle must have closed on those time frame that you can work with. Let's go to let's go to 4 hour. Okay, so you can see, so this will be your swing high. So you can see the pattern we have on 4 hour. Can you see it? This is a reversal pattern. This is a reversal pattern, right? This looks like a shooting star, or you call it a spinning top. A bearish spinning top or a shooting star indicates change in trend from bullish to bearish. Okay, so this is a sell setup. If I'm to take any trade on G card right now, it will be a sell. Okay, it will be a sell. Now, after the formation of this shooting star, let's go down to 1 hour and see the pattern that formed on 1 hour. If it's a bearish reversal pattern on 1 hour, that's a confirmation to sell. Let's go to 1 hour. So you can see what we have on 1 hour. This is a spinning top. The next candle closed bearish. This also looks like an engulfing pattern because this candle still closed below the low of this spinning top. You can see. So we had a bearish pattern. So this is a bearish setup. Why is price pulling back? A fair value gap was created. Okay. After the formation of this engulfing pattern, a fair value gap was created. Let's go down to lower time frame, 15 minutes. There should be a fair value gap on 15 minutes or 5 minutes. So you can see the fair value gap that was created here. I think that's the reason price had to pull back. We had a fair value gap here on 15 minutes. You see this fair value gap? Okay. We had a tiny fair value gap here. Okay. But if you go down to 5 minutes, let's go down to 5 minutes. I believe there's a fair value gap above this one on 15 minutes. That's why candle had to close above it. That's why price had to close above that level. Let's go to 5 minutes. There must be a fair value gap above that level. You can see the reason. This is the reason price had to break or close above the, you can see above the 15 minutes fair value gap. You can see this gap on 5. You can see. So there's a high probability that price will drop from that level. There's a high probability price will drop from that level. So if I'm to take a trade on GBP card now, it will be a sell and not a buy. It will be a sell and not a buy. I hope that is clear. So the last pair we'll be looking at is Australian dollar JPY. Australian dollar JPY. Okay. So this is a bearish setup. If I'm to take any trade on Australian dollar, let me start with the daily. Okay, so I think it's overbought right now. It's overbought. You can see how yesterday candle closed. This looks like a spinning top, right? A spinning top, change in trend from bullish to bearish. After the close of yesterday candle, let's see the pattern we had on 4 hour. If the pattern on 4 hour is a bearish reversal pattern, that's a confirmation to sell. If the pattern on 4 hour is a bearish reversal pattern after the close of yesterday candle, which is a bearish reversal pattern, that will be a sell signal. That will be a sell setup. So let's go to 4 hour. So what pattern do we have on 4 hour? You can see on 4 hour we already had, this is a spinning top, okay, because this candles formed yesterday, 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, this is candles 1 2 3. This is candles. So yesterday you can see we had a bearish reversal pattern. Can you see this? This is a spinning top and the next candlestick engulfed it. So after the close of this candle, I believe a fair value gap was created, and that is the reason price had to pull back this morning. So let's go to 1 hour. Let's go to 1 hour. A fair value gap was created. As you can see, a fair value gap was created at this point. Okay, let's go to 15 minutes. Okay, let's go to 15 minutes. Sorry, 15 minutes. So you can see the fair value gap that was created on 15 minutes. Can you see it? So I think that's the reason price had to pull back. Let's look at what, okay. Sorry, that's not what I'm working with. Okay, so this is 15 minutes. Here's the fair value gap here. Okay, so you can see we had a fair value gap here. Can you see this? And I think price pulled up to fill the level. Let's go back to 1 hour. Can you see what happened? Can you see? So price had to pull back to fill that fair value gap this morning. Can you see it? Okay, can you see it? Now they might want to retest this level before going bearish. They might want to. So if you're taking a sell trade on Australian dollar JPY, your stop loss should be above this fair value gap. It should be, you could use the high of this candle or a few pips above the high of this candle, because the high of this candle is liquidity. They might want to also clear liquidity at this level before going bearish. So your stop loss should be at least, I always advise you use 15, 20 pips above the high of this candle. I hope that is clear. So if I'm to take any trade on Australian dollar JPY today, it will be a sell. It will be a sell. My bias on JPY pairs today is bearish. GJ, UJ, AJ, any JPY pair, my bias is bearish. Is bearish. Okay. So that will be all for this session. Any question? Any question? Please ensure you like the stream. Ensure you like the stream if you're really getting value from this live stream. Okay, please like the stream. If this is your first time participating in the live stream, subscribe to the channel. Okay, subscribe to the channel, please. What else again? Any question? Any question? I hope I've attended to all your questions. Any question? Ensure you like the stream. It doesn't take nothing from you. I'm sure you're getting value from the stream. So just like the stream to encourage, and also it will make others see this video. Okay, it will make others see this video. Is there any question? Any question? Have I attended to all your questions? I really appreciate those of you who have liked the stream. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you have any question? Any question? Any question? So no questions, I would have to end this stream. I really appreciate you all for always showing up for the live stream. My greatest desire is to see you prosper in trading, excel in your trading career and your trading business. That is why I always show up every day, to guide you, to show you or share my opinions on the different instruments that I trade. And I believe if you implement what you learn from these live streams, you'll definitely be a profitable trader. You'll definitely achieve success in trading. You'll definitely. You definitely. So I wish you all a profitable trading day. The conversation continues on WhatsApp. If you're not on the WhatsApp group, send me a message on WhatsApp so that I can add you to the group. Bye for now.